Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to play another edition of Can This Game Hook Me In? I want to say 10 minutes. This is the Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit title. And it's kind of neat. It's true 8-bit. It's not the modern style retro, if you know what I'm talking about. This is actual 8-bit and they're going to come out with an NES cartridge for this game. So that will be kind of neat. But it also means this game has some limitations. And I did enjoy the first two AVGN games. And actually, AVGN is what caused me to get into Twitch in the first place, because I started to watch Mike Matei and Aaron Plays on Twitch, and they are related to James Rolfe of AVGN. Mike Matei used to be his right-hand man, and I think Aaron Plays is still the girlfriend of Mike. So I used to watch them on Twitch, and I still do. I still watch Aaron Plays. And let's check out this game, AVGN 8-bit. Is it worth your time? Let me check it out. Alright, let's press A or B. And it does say continue at the top because I did test out the game before recording. So we'll go to new game. And we'll go to normal. And there's a video that pops up at the beginning, and I did not expect this video. Because when you advertise a game as 8-bit and working on an NES cartridge, you don't expect a video to pop up, but I don't mind at all. I don't mind seeing James Rolfe at the beginning describing the game. I do think there should be an option to skip over this, because I already saw it, but that's fine. And again, I tested out a little bit of this level, Specimen. It's the Soda Factory level, but I only got through a little part of it, so it's still going to be new to me for the most part. Let's see what happens. I love soda, maybe a little too much. Pepsi to me is better than Coke. And I can't even describe why Pepsi is better than Coke, but for some reason it just gels with me better. And again, it's supposed to resemble Mega Man. It's heavily influenced by Mega Man, just like the first two AVGN games. You remember those games? Many parts of AVGN Adventures 1 and 2 were inspired by Mega Man, so this is no different. We are running and jumping, we are shooting from a gun. And even the music sounds like Mega Man, so it makes sense because they want to make this game hard. And what game on NES was harder than Mega Man? Well, I'm sure you could think of a few, but when you think of a hard NES game, most people go to Mega Man as maybe in their top 3 when you think of hardest NES games. And I don't know, I played Mega Man 1 and 2 so much that I don't know if they're that hard if you play them enough. Maybe I played them too often. For the normal player, maybe they are hard games, but Mega Man 1 in particular isn't that hard to me, especially when you know the pause trick. And so far, we're having a good time here. Not many enemies on screen, surprisingly. I thought there'd be more enemies. But yeah, there's just that occasional enemy shooting their own gun. Not too difficult so far. I wonder if I could charge this up. No. But you see how they're working within the limitations of the NES? I assume that because they said they're going to release an NES cartridge. Because, you know, in AVGN Adventures 1 and 2, even though they were retro style, you could sort of tell they were made recently. Because there's retro games and there's modern style retro games. And you can tell if something is made in the retro style, but it was made in the past few years. And AVGN Adventures 1 and 2 definitely had that look that they just made the game in the past couple of years, as opposed to something that might have come out in the 1990s or late 1980s. And I think it looks okay for what they were going for. Again, I prefer the look of AVGN Adventures 1 and 2. I'm a fan of those games. I never completed the second one, but I did complete the first one. And I just like how they look. how it's a retro style, but it's a modern retro style. Because I think the NES has aged a bit. When you look at a lot of NES games, like even Super Mario Bros. 3, now Super Mario Bros. 3 is a fantastic game, and gameplay-wise it still holds up, but the graphics have aged a little bit. You can tell the colors are kind of dull when you compare it to the Super Mario All-Stars version. So, I don't know. I mean, it's for nostalgia, I guess. Making the graphics look like they actually came from an NES. But I did prefer the style of AVGN Adventures 1 and 2. And this is actually getting hard. At first I thought, okay, there's the occasional enemy here and there. But I'm actually getting frustrated. This might be the only level we do. Because I did say 10 minutes. Can this game hook me in 10 minutes? I'm still on the fence about it. But let me play for 5 more minutes and we'll see. It's fun. I think it's like Mega Man. And I've never played a bad Mega Man game. Even a subpar Mega Man game is probably better than, I don't know, 50% of games out there. I just made up that number, I don't know. But yeah, this is getting hard. You know, with a lot of NES games, you had to memorize the levels to get through them. And so they took quite a bit of patience. I don't even know if I could get to the boss, that's how hard it's starting to get. But we'll see. Oh, jeez. Oh, I wanted to get that, whatever that is up there. It's fine. What is that? Is that a weapon? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Where is it gonna place me? What is that? Is that health? I don't even know. How do you change weapons? Can you do that? I don't know, I think there are only 2 buttons. Y and B. Because Y is to shoot, B is to jump. I'm using a Switch Pro controller, so it could be different on Xbox. I don't know if there are other buttons. The shoulder buttons. Again, this is supposed to come out on an NES cartridge, so maybe they limited it to just the 2 buttons and the D-pad. And again, not everything old is good. I like the SNES controller better. I liked having more options. And I liked how SNES games tended to have more color to them. You know, the colors popped out in Super Mario Bros. 3 on Super Mario All-Stars. But again, on NES, Super Mario Bros. 3, the colors look kind of dull because the NES didn't have a large color palette. And I don't think I can aim this gun anywhere else but left or right. You know, in the original AVGN 1 and 2, I think you can aim it up, right? I could be wrong about that because I haven't played it in a while. But in this game, you can only go left and right with the gun. Wherever you're facing, I guess. We are not playing that well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's so many things to look at. Like when you're fighting one enemy, you have to be careful that something's not hitting you from above. Like this fucker. And jeez, I tried to get that thing on the left. I mean, that's how Mega Man is. Even when you're shooting one thing, you have to look at like 5 other things that might be trying to hit you. Wait, how do I get that? Oh, jeez. You gotta be kidding me. How do I get that? This thing is blocking me. Can he slide? Oh, I can slide. Okay. Okay. Wait, what is that? What is that? Okay. Slide, slide. Wait, I have like a headset thing on. Oh, wait. I'm stuck. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How long has it been? 9 minutes? You're dead. Your friends are dead. Your family's dead. Your fucking pets are skinned alive. You suck at life. The world hates you. You're going to hell. Live with it. Let me try this one more time. I'm not happy with how I played. I did say it's a good sign if the time is up. But I still want to play. But I don't know if that's true for this game. I just am irritated with how I played. Which I guess is a good sign. I don't know. Let me finish my playthrough and then I'll think about it. What else can I say about AVGN? I feel that James hasn't been putting in the same effort into the newer episodes. They're still okay. They just don't get the same feeling. And I don't think it's just because I got older. I really think he put more effort into, you know, AVGN 2014 and below that. Any episode that was made in 2014 or before that, I feel like James was putting in 100% effort into each episode. Maybe not each episode, but most of the episodes. And then it started to fall off after that. But I think it's fine, he's still making new episodes even though they're not the same, because I know it's his job. And whenever he tries to upload something else, it doesn't seem to connect with the audience. Well, he did have that series for a while called Board Games, where he would review different board games. There were 2 very good episodes from that, Mr. Bucket and Dream Phone. So if you want to see good board games episodes, look up Mr. Bucket and Dream Phone. And anyways, again, the music is good, the controls feel good enough. I don't find any problems with running and jumping and shooting. And I have to remember that there is a slide option. But again, because they're going for an NES style game, like an actual NES style game within the limitations, I assume, the graphics don't look as good as the first 2 AVGN games. I know that's what they're going for, but I don't know if that's good. I guess you have options though. If you want to play Angry Video Game Nerd, you have options. Do you want to play a game that actually looks like an NES game? Then go for this one. Do you want to play a modern style retro game with AVGN? Then go for the older ones that were from a couple of years ago. They're still on Steam. I don't know where to go here. You've got to be kidding me. Do I go up on the right? It's been 13 minutes. I'm not happy with how I played. So we're gonna extend this. I don't know. Can this hook me in 20 minutes? We're gonna change it. We're gonna change it mid-game. Mid-let's play. Can this game hook me in 20 minutes? I want to get a more thorough understanding of this game, and I just don't think I did. I don't know, if I die again, that's it. I can't go on with this forever because it's going to be a bad video. It's going to be a bad video if I keep going and going and going. But I'm not happy with how I played this part specifically. Oh jeez. I don't think I can get that. Can I just go up here? Okay, I don't even need to get that thing over there. Alright. Again, the jumping feels good. The shooting, well, you can't mess that up. It feels like Mega Man. You know how in Mega Man there's a limited number of shots you can take with the normal, whatever it's called, the normal P? It's the same thing here. You can shoot 3 at a time, and then you have to wait for like a second. There we go. There we go. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, let's do it until we have no more lives. Why not? Good thing it dropped me off here, so it's not too bad. If your game has great gameplay design, it'll last forever. Even though I said Super Mario Bros. 3 has aged in terms of graphics, the gameplay design, it'll last forever. I keep dying at that specific part. Why do people keep playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Sega Genesis? I don't think it's just nostalgia. I think the design of the game, even though it's kind of easy, it has lasted forever, and it's something that anyone can play, whether you're an adult or just a kid. Oh, there we go. I did miss the extra life over there, though. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, apparently he needs beer to replenish his health. Oh, let me get to the boss at least. I just want to get to the boss, and then, win or lose, we can end this stream. I keep saying stream because I'm used to being on Twitch. End this video. Oh, what do we do? Get on these platforms, I guess. We are dying. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Do we have one more life? You know what? I keep finding myself wanting to play this game, even though I keep criticizing the graphics and how it doesn't look as good as AVGN 1 and 2. So maybe it has hooked me. Maybe I can't say it hasn't hooked me because I keep wanting to play. And that's a good thing. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of these NES-style graphics. Oh jeez. That's hard. I think I'm done. Okay, you're dead, your friends are dead, your family's dead, your fucking pets are skinned alive, you suck alive. The whole world hates you. You're going to hell, live with it. I don't think I'm gonna go on, because it's been already 18 minutes. Can AVGN 8-bit hook me in 10 minutes? Well, I'm not saying the game is perfect, but it has, because I played it for well over 10 minutes. I don't think I'm a fan of the graphics. I did like the style of AVGN Adventures 1 and 2, and those are still on Steam, I assume, so maybe check those out as well. But I will say the jumping and the shooting and the sliding all feel fine. And I guess that's what's important, right? If the structure of the gameplay is there, it's going to be a good game, even if the graphics don't look the best. So, can this game hook me in 10 minutes? I'd have to say yes. Now, I don't think I would pay too much money for this game. I think it would have to be $10 or less. But it did hook me in 10 minutes. It hooked me enough to play it for at least 15 minutes. Anyways, that's Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit. I think it's coming out in a couple of weeks on Steam and probably every other online platform out there. Probably the eShop or whatever the PlayStation Store is called. And is there still an Xbox Store? Does that still exist? I don't know. But I'm sure it'll be on Steam. And I'm sure it will run on anything, considering how old these graphics look. In any case, that's my video. I'll be back soon. And thanks for checking it out. Have a good afternoon, have a good evening, and I'll come back soon with another video.